Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here I am, almost finished. I'm going to do the post-grooming, power grooming using the Hoover Hushtone. And I know some guys like to watch this, so here we go. I know that most people will groom with a rake or whatever, and absolutely, that is sort of the standard for most people, I guess. But I've preferred right from the very beginning to do a post vacuuming. I'm not. This isn't really a part of the. Well, technically, it's not really a part of the actual removing of soil in the true sense, but more this is primarily done on a carpet with a pile like this to straighten the pile and make it look, pleasing to the eye for the customer. But also, when we clean with this type of system, inevitably there will be some particulates that we're still pulling them up even as in the last step of the process. So this will pick up any more particulates that might have been picked up and pulled up to the surface. And I find personally that although this is going to take me a little bit more time than if I was to use a rake, I don't have a problem with that because I know how long it takes me, and that's factored into the way I schedule myself and the way that I price. And I physically find it easier to push a vacuum back and forth than a rake. And I can't tell how many times I've had customers tell me how impressed they were that not only did I free vacuum the carpet, which nobody does, but then when they see the way that I clean and the detail and the time that I take, that impresses them. And then when they see me post vacuum the carpet, they're just astounded to see the level of detail that I go through when I clean the carpet, and that has been really one of the, I think is one of the main reasons why over the years we've gotten such a, there's no light in here, why we've got such an outstanding reputation. And I think this, to build a business, this is one of the key things that you have to do is go above and beyond. Don't just be in the thinking that you're going to get in and out of there as quick as you possibly can. Otherwise you can't make money. Back when I decided that we were going to operate this business as a full service business, including everything rather than try to be like what most people do would be their, what would they call it, tipster. A lowball price with the intent of getting in the door and then add to the price after the fact. But when we went to the, and I did this pretty quickly on actually, that I would include everything and charge what I needed to do that and to take the time. That actually was a real, it was just another one of those moments where the business just took off. It took on a whole new level of growth, and it just worked well for us. and we now have a phenomenal reputation, and almost every customer now will, very often I hear people saying how that they went and read the reviews, and that was is usually the clincher for their decision to get us. It's not, they're not calling us because they're looking for a cheaper price. They're calling us because they're looking for a better clean and a better service, because it's easy to find someone cheaper. And I think people are, at least the customers that we attract, generally the people that are looking for something better than a splash and dash kind of clean. There's plenty of those guys out there. But that is certainly not our model, and that's worked for us. And we don't do an awful lot of I gotta move this plug. We don't do an awful lot of move-outs, actually. Move-ins we do quite a bit of. But generally when people are moving out, they're looking for the cheapest, just the landlord will only be, got to get it done because the landlord said so, kind of a thing. And there certainly isn't the market that that we're interested in, quite frankly. I'm too busy cleaning houses that are 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000 square feet to be concerned about somebody living in an apartment moving out and moving to another apartment, and the landlord just has to have the carpet cleaned, and they call you up and expect you to be there later that day or the day after. That's not our model, and that's not our focus. And I don't think that there's as an owner-operator, I don't think that's, there's no future in that. You end up being always on the verge of, you may be busy, but it's not a future, put it that way. At least that's my opinion. But, everybody has to have their own idea of what they want their business to be, and this is what I wanted my business to be. Well, this carpet's looking really good. There are wear patches on it, because it is a 10-year-old polyester, and it is quite a light color, so it is showing its age, but it's not for its age. It's in a polyester. It is in good shape. And I've gotten all the wicking and blotchiness out of it. Yeah, definitely liking it vacuum. It's just right. Even you can see now that in that doorway, it just looks amazing. It's just amazing. bedside table put back. About there, I think. A fair amount of dust in this place, actually. You know, my buddy Paul there put a video up the other day. Paul, Washington Pro Carpeting, and he was comparing the Hushtone, he has one of these, to his, I think it was a Sanitaire or a Eureka, with a dirt cup. And he was pointing out something about the differences. I mean, the Hoover certainly had much more power, etc. But one of the things he pointed out was that with the machine with the dust cup on a cyclonic, whatever, separator, he was pointing out that in the sunlight in front of a window, he could see dust blowing out the front of that vacuum. And a vacuum like this with a bag is actually a better choice for us operators, because one of the things to bear in mind, I have a friend who used to own a vacuum repair shop, and a few years ago he ended up with health issues because over the years of opening up vacuums and cleaning them out and breathing in the dust from inside the vacuum, which is a lot, especially in some cases, it affected his lungs. He had some issue going on with his lungs, and it really incapacitated him. Some pretty serious health issues. And the thing about a vacuum like this is when this vacuum bag is full, you can take it out and empty it, and you know the dust is contained in the bag, and that is absolutely better for the person using it over the long run. Using it every day, you don't want to be breathing, especially some of the things that the contaminants that we're sucking up into these things. So having a bag, and in this case, this vacuum also has HEPA filtration. It also has something else, which a lot of people don't even realize, is the Hoover Hushtone has a carbon filter right behind the HEPA filter. So that helps to eliminate or reduce odors coming out of the vacuum as well. So, now I forget to mention about it, but yeah, it's got a carbon filter. In fact, I'll show it to you. It's right there. Carbon filter. It pops off of there. And this is the HEPA filter, of course. And then the bag has got multi-layers of filtration in it as well. And of course the bag is right there. And it captures all the dust and crap. And then when you throw it away, it's gone. And you start fresh with a new filter every time. I tried out the Workhorse for a while with its cyclonic, and it's a very impressive vacuum, but one of the things I did not like about it was when you go to empty it, and this is the case with pretty much all of these vacuums with that type of, filtration, is you get, it's almost inevitable you get dust blowing in the wind, especially if you have to empty it outside by your van before you get to the next job, and the wind's blowing and stuff. It's just not a healthy thing. So that's a factor to bear in mind, and one of the reasons why I absolutely prefer a bag vacuum. So we're nearly at the end. Stuff is looking really good. There's wear on it, but it's clean. It is a clean carpet. And of course, because I'm cleaning with ClO2 in my solution, ClO2 is a hospital grade disinfectant. It's also a soft surf sanitizer. Kills all germs, bacteria, and viruses on contact on the carpet fiber. And that's all part of our process. So we're deodorizing the carpet and sanitizing. That does not mean it will, what's the right word? It doesn't sterilize anything, because you can't do that on a soft surface, but it will dramatically reduce the level of contaminants on contact on the carpet fiber. So that's part of our process. And what it looked like when I began, go back to a couple of videos and you'll see where I began this carpet. How blotchy and streaked up this hallway was looking, and now it's looking amazing. But that's what we do. All right. So there's the bag. All kinds of crap in there. There's another filter right there as well, which is a washable one. And I'll stick that back together. There we go. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.